Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is day 307 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And I'm back again reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. The classic book, my favorite book actually of all time. I'm excited to add this to my Goodreads. That'll be a fun addition. Goodreads, Merriam-Webster Dictionary, 4.5 stars. Won't give it 5 yet because I need to finish it first. Then when I finish it, 5 stars, of course. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are staying warm. For me, it is quite chilly outside. It's quite brisk, if I'd say so myself. Sorry, if you hear that fan, that's just my laptop. Don't worry, it's going to cool down in a sec. It's chilling. But it's great to be here with you all. I hope you all are doing well. As I think I may have mentioned, my podcast, or not my, the podcast that I co-host with the amazing Carolyn Ausler, called That Tracks, released its first episode yesterday. So I'll link that. I'm going to see if I can link that in the, whatchamacallit? The caption of this video. You can watch it on YouTube, listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, I'll link the YouTube video if you guys want to give it a listen. And subscribe, We'll probably be posting more content on the YouTube channel. Maybe more videos, so on and so forth. We'll see. But yeah, enough of that. I'll promote my podcasts all the time. But first, I gotta finish this dictionary audiobook, if you know what I mean. So let's get started. So our first word of today is the word spout. The word spout. Spout, one, verb. One, to eject or issue forth forcibly and freely. Wells spouting oil. Two, to speak pompously. Spout, two, noun. One, a pipe or hole through which liquid spouts. Two, a jet of liquid, especially water spout. Two. SPP, abbreviation species, plural. Sprain, one, noun. A sudden or severe twisting of a joint with stretching or tearing of ligaments. Also a sprain condition. Sprain, two, verb, subject to sprain. Sprat, noun, a small European fish related to the herring, also sardine. Sprawl, verb, one, to lie or sit with limbs spread out awkwardly. Two, to spread out irregularly. Sprawl, noun. Spray, one, noun, usually flowering branch, also a decorative arrangement of flowers and foliage. Spray, two, noun, one, liquid flying in small drops like water blown from a wave. Two, a jet of fine vapor as from an atomizer. Three, an instrument as an atomizer for scattering fine liquid. Spray, three, verb, one, to discharge spray on or into, due to scatter or let fall in a spray. Sprayer, noun. Oh, cool. Okay. Sweet. Sorry about that. Spray can, noun, a pressurized container from which aerosols are sprayed. Spray gun, noun, a device for spraying liquids as paint or insecticide. Spread, one, verb, one, to scatter over a surface, two, to flatten out, open out. Three, to distribute over a period of time or among many persons, or to cover something with, spread rugs on the floor. Five, to prepare for a meal, spread a table. Six, to pass on from a person to a person. Seven, to stretch, force, or push apart, a bird spreading its wings. Spreader, noun. Spread, two, noun. One, the act or process of spreading. Two, expanse, extent. Three, a prominent display in a periodical. Four, a food to be spread on bread or crackers. Five, a cloth cover for a bed. Six, distance between 2 points, gap. Spreadsheet, noun, an accounting program for a computer. Spree, noun, an unrestrained outburst, buying spree, also a drinking bout. Sprig, noun, a small shoot or twig. Sprightly, adjective, lively, spirited, a sprightly musical. Synonyms, animated, vivacious, energetic. Sprightliness, noun. Spring, one, verb, one, to move suddenly upwards or forwards. Two, to grow quickly, weeds sprang up overnight. Three, to come from by birth or descent. Four, to move quickly by elastic force. Five, warp. Six, to develop a leak through the seams. 7, to cause to close suddenly, spring a trap. 8, to make known suddenly, spring a surprise. 9, to make lame, strain, sprain a leg muscle. Spring 2, noun, 1, a source of supply, especially an issuing of water from the ground. 2, source, origin, also motive. 3, the season between winter and summer. 4, an elastic body or device that recovers its original shape when it is released after being distorted. 5, the act or an instance of leaping up or forward. 6, resilience. Springy, adjective. Springboard, noun, a springy board used in jumping or vaulting or for diving. Spring fever, noun, a lazy or restless feeling often associated with the onset of spring. Spring tide, noun, a tide of greater than average range that occurs at each new moon and full moon. Springtime, noun, the season of spring. Sprinkle 1, verb, the scatter in small drops or particles. Sprinkler, noun. Sprinkle 2, noun, a light rainfall. Sprinkling, noun, smattering. Sprint 1, verb, to run at top speed, especially for a short distance. Sprinter, noun. Sprint 2, noun, 1, a short run at top speed to a short distance race. Sprite, noun, 1, ghost, spirit. 2, elf, fairy. Elf, fairy. Spritz, verb, spray, spritz the plants. Spritz, noun. Sprocket, noun, a toothed wheel whose teeth engage the links of a chain. Sprout 1, verb, to send out new growth, sprouting seeds. Sprout 2, noun, a usually young and growing plant shoot as from a seed. Spruce 1, verb, to make or become spruce. Spruce 2, adjective, neat and smart in appearance. Synonyms: stylish, fashionable, modish, dapper, natty. Spruce 3, noun, any of a genus of evergreen pyramid-shaped trees related to the pines and having soft, light wood, also the wood of a spruce. Sprung, past and past participle of spring. Spry, adjective, nimble, active, a spry 75-year-old. Synonyms: agile, brisk, lively, sprightly. Spud, noun, 1, a sharp, narrow spade. 2, potato. Spume, noun, frothy matter on liquids. Foam, spumy, adjective. Spumoni, noun, ice cream in layers of different colors, flavors, and textures, often with candied fruits and nuts. Spun, past and past participle of spin. Spun glass, noun, fiberglass. Spunk, noun, pluck, courage. Spunky, adjective. Spur 1, noun, 1, a pointed device fastened to a rider's boot and used to urge on a horse. 2, something that urges to action. 3, a stiff, sharp spine as on the leg of a cock. Also, a hollow projecting appendage of a flower as a columbine. Okay. 4, a ridge extending sideways from a mountain. 5, a branch of a railroad track extending from the main line. Synonyms: goad, motive, impulse, incentive, inducement. Spurred, adjective, on the spur of the moment, on hasty impulse. Spur 2, verb, 1, to urge a horse on with spurs. 2, incite. Spurge, noun, any of a family of herbs and woody plants with a bitter, milky juice. Spurious, adjective, not genuine, false. Spurn, verb, 1, to kick away or trample on. 2, to reject with disdain. Spurt 1, verb, to gush out, spout. Spurt 2, noun, a sudden gushing or spouting. Spurt 3, noun, 1, a sudden brief burst of effort, speed, or development. 2, a sharp increase of activity, spurt in sales. Spurt 4, verb, to make a spurt. Sputter, verb, 1, to split small scattered particles, splutter. 2, to utter words hastily or explosively in excitement or confusion. 3, to make small popping sounds. Sputter, noun. Sputum, noun, material as phlegm that is spit out or coughed up, especially during illness. Spy 1, verb, 1, to watch or search for information secretly, act as a spy. 2, to get a momentary or quick glimpse of, see. Spy 2, noun, one who secretly watches others. 2, a secret agent who tries to get information for one country in the territory of an enemy. Spyglass, noun, a small telescope. A small telescope. SQ, abbreviation 1, squadron, 2, square. Squab, noun, a young bird and especially a pigeon. Squabble, noun, a noisy altercation, wrangle, squabble up, squabble up. Well, I'm going to move this here. Cool. Synonyms: quarrel, spat, row, tiff. Squabble, verb. Squad, noun, 1, a small organized group of military personnel. 2, a small group engaged in a common effort. Squad car, noun, a police car connected by two-way radio with headquarters. Squadron, noun, any of several units in military organization. Squalid, adjective, 1, filthy or degraded through neglect or poverty. 2, sordid, debased, a squalid political ploy. Synonyms: nasty, foul, dirty, grubby. Squall, noun, a sudden violent gust of wind, often with rain or snow. Squally, adjective. Squalor, noun, the quality or state of being squalid. Squamous cell, noun, a scale-like cell of the outer layers of the skin from which a type of carcinoma arises. Squander, verb, to spend wastefully or foolishly. Square one, noun, 1 instrument used to lay out or test right angles. 2, a rectangle with all 4 sides equal. 3, something square, for the product of a number multiplied by itself. 5, an area bounded by 4 streets. 6, an open area in a city where streets meet. 7, a highly conventional person. A square, yeah. We're not those guys. We're not squares. We're not squares. Square 2, adjective, 1, having 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. 2, forming a right angle, cut a square corner. 3, multiplied by itself, squared. X squared, or x to the power of 2 is the symbol for x squared. 4, being a unit of square measure equal to a square, each side of which measures 1 unit, a square foot. 5, being a specified length in each of 2 dimensions, an area 10 feet square. 6, exactly adjusted. 7, just, fair, a square deal. 8, leaving no balance, make accounts square. 9, substantial, a square meal. 10, highly conservative or conventional, squarely, adverb. Square 3, verb, 1 to form with 4 equal sides and right angles or with flat surfaces, square timber. 2, to multiply a number by itself. 3, conform, agree. 4, balance, settle, square an account. Square dance, noun, a dance for 4 couples arranged to form a square. Square measure, noun, a unit or a system of units for measuring area, see metric system table or weight table. Square rigged, adjective, having the chief sails extended on yards that are fastened to the mast horizontally at their center. Square rigger, noun, a square rigged craft. Square root, noun, either of the 2 numbers whose squares are equal to a given number. Yeah, the square root of 9 is positive 3 or negative 3. Squash 1, verb, 1 to beat or press into a pulp or flat mass. 2, quash, suppress, squash, a revolt. Squash 2, noun, 1, the impact of something soft and heavy, also the sound of such impact. 2, a crushed mass. 3, a game played on a 4-wall court with a racket and rubber ball. Squash 3, noun, any of various fruits or plants of the gourd family that are used especially as vegetables. Also a plant and especially a vine bearing squashes. Squash roquettes, noun, squash 3. Squat 1, verb, 1 to sit down upon the hams or heels. 2, to settle on land without right or title. Also, to settle on public land with a view to acquiring title. Squatter, noun. Squat 2, adjective, low to the ground, also short and thick in stature. Synonyms: thick set, stocky, heavy set, stubby. Squat 3, noun, the act or posture of squatting. Squawk, noun, a harsh, loud cry, also a noisy protest. Squawk, verb. Squeak, verb, one to utter or speak in a weak, shrill tone. Two, to make a thin, high-pitched sound. The door squeaks. Squeak, noun, squeaky, adjective. Squeal 1, verb, 1 to make a shrill sound or cry, 2 to betray a secret or turn informer, 3 complain, protest. Squeal 2, noun, a shrill, sharp cry or noise. Squeamish, adjective, 1 easily nauseated, also nauseated, 2 easily disgusted. Synonyms: fussy, nice, dainty, fastidious, persnickety. Squeamishness, noun. Squeegee, noun, a blade set crosswise on a handle and used for spreading or wiping liquid on, across, or off a surface. Squeegee, verb. Squeeze 1, verb, 1 to exert pressure on the opposite sides or parts of, 2 to obtain by pressure. Squeeze juice from a lemon. 3 to force or move into a small space. We all squeezed into the room. Squeezer, noun. Squeeze 2, noun, 1 an act of squeezing, 2 quantity squeezed out. Squeeze bottle, noun, a flexible plastic bottle that dispenses contents when it is squeezed. Squelch, verb, 1 to suppress completely, crush, squelch resistance. 2 to move in soft mud. Squelch, noun. Squib, noun, a brief witty writing or speech. Squid, noun, any of an order of long-bodied sea mollusks having 8 short arms and 2 longer tentacles, usually a slender internal shell. Squint, verb, 1 to look or aim obliquely, 2 to look or peer with the eyes partly closed, squinting into the sun. 3 to be cross-eyed. Squint, noun or adjective. Squire 1, noun, 1 an armor-bearer of a knight. 2 a man gallantly devoted to a lady. 3 a member of the British gentry ranking below a knight and above a gentleman, also a prominent landowner. 4 a local magistrate. Squire 2, verb, to attend as a squire or escort. Squirm, verb, twist about like a worm, wriggle. Squirrel 1, noun, any of various rodents, usually with a long bushy tail and strong hind legs, also the fur of a squirrel. Squirrel 2, verb, to store up for future use. Squirt 1, verb, to eject liquid in a thin spurt. Squirt 2, noun, 1 instrument as a syringe for squirting to a small forcible jet of a liquid. SR1, abbreviation, 1 senior, 2 sister. SR2, symbol, strontium. SR, abbreviation, seaman recruit. SRO1, noun, a house or apartment building in which low-income tenants live in single rooms. And SRO is an acronym for single room occupancy. Single room occupancy. SRO2, abbreviation, standing room only. SRP, abbreviation, suggested retail price. SS, abbreviation, 1 saints, 2 social security, 3 steamship, 4 sworn statement. SSA, abbreviation, Social Security Administration. SSE, abbreviation, South-Southeast. SSG or SSGT, abbreviation, Staff Sergeant. SSI, abbreviation, Supplemental Security Income. SSM, abbreviation, Staff Sergeant Major. SSN, abbreviation, Social Security Number. SSP, abbreviation, Subspecies. SSR, abbreviation, Soviet Socialist Republic. SSS, abbreviation, Selective Service System. SST, noun, Supersonic Passenger Airplane. SST is an acronym for Supersonic Transport, in case you're wondering. SSW, abbreviation, South-Southwest. ST, abbreviation, 1 stanza, 2 state, 3 stitch, 4 stone, 5 street. ST, abbreviation, saint. ST, abbreviation, 1 short ton, 2 standard time. st, referring to the suffix st. Cest, the other suffix est. Stab, 1, noun. 1, a wound produced by a pointed weapon. 2, a quick thrust. 3, a brief attempt. I'll go there. Stab, 2, verb, to pierce or wound with as if with a pointed weapon. Also thrust, drive. Stabile, noun, an abstract sculpture or construction similar to a mobile but made to be stationary. Stabilize, verb, 1, to make stable, 2, to hold steady, stabilize prices. Stabilization, noun, stabilizer, noun. Stable, 1, noun, a building in which domestic animals are sheltered and fed. Stableman, noun. Stable, 2, verb, to put or keep in a stable. Stable, 3, adjective, 1, firmly established, also mentally and emotionally healthy. 2, steady in purpose, constant. 3, durable, enduring, stable civilizations. 4, resistant to chemical or physical change. Synonyms: lasting, permanent, perpetual, perdurable. Stability, noun. Staccato, adjective or adverb, cut short so as not to sound connected. Staccato notes. Stack, 1, noun, 1, a large pile as of hay or grain. 2, an orderly pile as of poker chips. 3, a large quantity. 4, a vertical pipe, smokestack. 5, a rack with shelves for storing books, library stacks. Stack, 2, verb, 1, to pile up. 2, to arrange cards secretly for cheating. Stack up, verb, measure up. How do they stack up against the competition? Stadium, noun, a structure with tiers of seats for spectators built around a field for sports events. And folks, we're ending on the word stadium. The word stadium. You know, with all these fans watching my videos, I should rent out a stadium because there are so many of y'all. There was no joke there. That was just me being thankful for all my fans. Good stuff. Thank you all for watching. The next episode, we're starting with the word staff. The word staff. I love staff. I think staff in any business are great. What I've noticed, though, is when it comes to medical staff, they'll misspell my name, which is fair, because that's the segue. That's how we're getting to this part of the video. My name is spelled Ethan. Ethan is spelled E-Y-T-H-E-N. E-Y-T-H-E-N. And folks spelled E-T-H-A-N, which makes sense, but also that's wrong. So it doesn't really make sense. Love medical staff, though. They are the best. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. If you all want to check out my podcast, I'll post the link to that in the comments. We'll be posting weekly, every Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you all again. I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.